so acceptable by us.
Yes, yes.
Then, deeply, what she realized was one thing, that she was holding a lot of judgment for the siblings,
Ah,
comparison, so much of comparison with her own sisters. The second thing was she realized that, am I really a person who hold on to grudges so much? Such a pure heart
mhm,
girl, lady she is. I mean, purest heart she carries in our whole community. That way we know her. No,
mhm.
no judgment for anybody, no criticism, and easygoing. Every, like, that kind of innocent soul she is. But she herself realized that deep within she carries so much of grudge within.
Mm,
Okay, herself. Also, she realized that she is so ungrateful still, even after practicing so much.
mm.
And all those things, when she was asking, am I this? Am I that? Am I this? Am I that? That has helped her to go to next level. Swelling has again come down.
Okay.
And we are now doing a body detox for her so that she can actually let out all the toxicity which is causing this body detoxification. Along with that, this mental detoxification. So this time when it has come so much, it is helping her to go even deeper within
Okay.
herself,
Mm,
right? So in same way, Meenakshi ji, you have to every day put an intention to keep releasing it, and to it has to become intense actually, Meenakshi ji.
mm.
The pattern release. It will not happen just okay, whenever the circumstances come, you will do it. You have to consciously put an effort every day to work on it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So the you have to understand the pattern, and then every day you have to work on it. Okay. One of the way which I used to work on when I realized my pattern was by lighting a diya. But because you practice something else, I don't know if that will be comfortable for you. Or you can also do this, lit a candle. Okay. Or because fire is an element which helps us to take our message to Lord.
Mm,
It's
mm, mm.
okay. So you can lit a diya or a candle, sit in front of it. And it is also called as fire meditation. You look into that fire, see
Okay.
yourself in that fire, getting dissolved in that fire. And then you release the pattern within yourself, seek forgiveness for all the
Mm,
judgments you're carrying, and then internalize it or change it by releasing all the holding on that you have done. Like that, you can
okay.
try some things, Meenakshi ji. And you do it for 30 days, see how it is going to help you.
Sure.
That will be another learning for, and
Yeah.
you can end it with Ho'oponopono actually. So that way
Okay.
you can do it. So if you will only spend 20 minutes to it by consciously doing it for 30 days, 20
Okay.
minutes each day, and see how it comes up. And after that, if you think you can go for a surgery, naturally, or
Okay.
let universe guide you for
Yeah, yeah, correct.
what is
Okay. I got an idea now.
very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Meenakshi. Okay. Thank you for joining Gauri ji, Arun sir, Rashmi ji today, and Dharini. I think I
I
put a message. Hi. Hi, Rashmi ji. Hi, Gauri ji.
I heard something about Meenakshi. Anyway, our prayers are always for you, Meenakshi.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But everything comes to us for our greater learning. Today, I was
Yeah.
going through one of the chapters of one book. Something was disturbing me, and perfectly got the answer from that book. In fact, I was stuck in a state where I was unable to change vibrational state, and there was so much of clogging I was feeling in my body, and there was no control over it. I was just with it, right? Then I just kept reading, reading, reading. While reading only, everything started shifting, right? And I could feel that the shift happening. So that's how things come to us. And sometimes we have to go through what we have to go through. We are meant to actually.
Yes.
Okay. So with this, we will begin with our session. Let's start with our prayer. Okay.
Okay.
My mood was really horrible today, but I don't know what happens whenever I start a session, I feel good. Maybe it is all yours energy which helps me to feel good. So really thank you for that. But it was so difficult to get a smile on my face today.
It's
But
okay. No problem.
yeah, yeah. But as soon as I start and sit for the session, natural smile comes up, and I just forget everything. So
Thank
that's
you.
also God's beauty. Thank you, all of you. let's start with our session now. We'll start with a prayer and then we will begin by starting our power book session where we have left. We have to complete in next 2 weeks. Okay. And Meenakshi ji, actually, I was saying we need a suggestion for the next book. Either it has to be Ho'oponopono book or you can live an exceptional life by Cheryl, which Lewis has also given. So please start giving your suggestions so that we can decide on picking up that book, which we have to do next after this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let us start. Let me open the book and then we will begin. Give me a second. I want all of you to please be on camera so that we can see each other.
Yeah, there's no power here, so there's no point in me switching on the camera.
That's fine, Rachita. Thank you for informing also. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go ahead. Okay. So I want you to please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Bring a beautiful smile on your face. No matter what happens. In the hardest of hardest times, if we learn to just to hold ourselves, that is enough to go through anything and everything. Take a deep breath, another deep breath. Let go of any thought which is bothering you today. Let go of any belief that you're carrying, which is sabotaging your growth. Let go of any tiredness, laziness from your body and invoke the higher power into yourself. You can connect with the master, God, guru, anyone who are so close to you. You can invoke their name, chant their name, and invoke their energy. So whatever God, master you believe in, Jesus, Baba of Shirdi, or Hanumanji, or Ganeshji, or Muhammad, whomsoever you're connected to, just invoke their energy. Feel their presence with you. Just feel as if God has come down and is enveloping you in arms of love and light. And you are in a big, big bubble of this light and love energy, surrounded from everywhere. And as you move around and see 360 degrees, you have a heavenly feeling. You have such a beautiful feeling of bliss, joy. You have a feeling where you don't know what is pain, you don't know what is struggle, you don't know what is suffering, nothing. You only can experience state of bliss and happiness. Such pure connection you are able to feel as you envelop yourself in a big bubble. See yourself completely protected. See yourself completely protected and guided with that energy. It's like that energy helps you each and every moment, protects you, guides you, and sends you a lot of love and healing. Now imagine your family members coming inside of that bubble. You allow them from your thoughts to come in and see what you have found as a beautiful place of bliss. And as they are coming in, it's so huge that they are looking everywhere and wondering where they have come. With their wonder, they forgot everything and they start enjoying the bliss that is available there. Such freshness. Whatever they want to, whatever they wish to, they desire to, they are in that moment. Someone wants to be in a water stream, they can quickly be in a water stream. Somebody wants to be in a garden full of flowers, they are in a garden full of flowers. It's huge and everything is there for everyone. And you are observing everyone being so happy and joyful, being all your family inside to it. You can bring anyone else if you wish to. Now, imagine all of us being there with our family, and the bubble is getting huge. We all are present there with our family, and everyone is in a state of bliss. When you are looking into the eyes of another co-participant here, you can feel the bliss and you see the bliss that you can see in their eyes and they can see in your eyes, and how grateful you are that you are in such a beautiful place with your family and they are at such a beautiful place with their family. And what bliss you feel for your family, you're feeling for them. You're just feeling as one. Theirs as yours, yours as theirs. There's no difference. All differences have gone away. And you are simply feeling so amazing with this beautiful, beautiful bubble of energy, a circle surrounding all of us. And this heavenly experience helped you, everyone else, including to heal themselves from deeply from within. It's just shifting everything inside of you, all your perceptions, beliefs, everything is getting shifted automatically to you and your family. And you're so grateful for each and every shift. Such unconditional love you're experiencing where there is no transaction available, or you don't have to. You don't have to do anything for anyone and you don't have to receive anything from anyone. You're just free and everyone is free. And such unconditionally you're receiving the love of Lord. And you know that you have to live with this state of bliss forever in your life because it's actually always available for us. We just have to have eyes to see. We just have to make our senses to feel that. We just have to bring ourselves to an awareness where we can find all these synchronicities. There are numerous synchronicities happening in our life. Every moment is a message for us. Every moment is a learning coming in our life. And our transformation is what it takes to bring everything to us. And we are so willing to transform our lives, ourselves, into a much greater person, connected with the soul and a divine purpose. This love that you have received from this bubble, this circle, you are now ready and intend to share it with the world. Wherever you go, wherever you are, whomsoever you are meeting, you're able to share this love with everyone. All judgments are fading away from your mind for anyone, and you're free. You're free of all fears, worries, tension, stress. The only thing you know is surrender, full surrender to the Lord, to the universe. Now, make this circle as invisible and it's always there with you, your family, and everyone. It's there with you, but now it is just not visible. And whenever you want to see it visibly, you are able to see it visibly by your thought that I want to see the state of bliss and that circle visibly. It will just appear to you. And you can feel that visible expression of it with all detail. And that's the best form of healing one can have. Day by day, when we learn to give such healings to ourselves, we tend to change our vibrational state over the period of time. And as our vibrational state changes, everything changes. Everything changes. What stays with us stays because of our vibration. And it changes when we change our vibrational state. So being in touch with this energy state changes your vibrational state immediately and quickly. And peace reigns within you. So be so grateful for this energy. Deeply grateful for this energy always being with you. Always helping you in all ways. You're never alone. This energy is always there with you. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, my God, Master, Spirits, Angel, Guides. Thank you, my Guru, Mentor, for all the learning, guidance, everything in my life. Everything comes to me easily and effortlessly. Whatever I know is revealed to me in the right time and space. Thank you for everything, Lord. With this state of bliss, we will now make it our circle of energy of circle of this energy as invisible, and it's going to stay with us forever. You can now become more aware of your surroundings where you are, and you can now slowly begin to come out of it. So from 5 to 1, we will be coming out from 5, 4, 3. Slowly become aware of your surroundings. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to rub your hands, put it on your eyes, and we will come up. Okay. Okay. Quickly, anyone would like to share how was it? Rashmi ji is new here with us. I want Rashmi ji also to share if she has done it for us. So, yeah, Sandhya, anything to say, Sandhya?
Yes, Priya. I
Mhm.
feel like so much energy today.
Very nice.
My
Wonderful.
chakra is today activated so much. Today morning
Wow.
onwards, so I attend class now.
Mm-hmm.
Now also I attending, so I feel so much happy.
Okay, you text me, Sandhya, if you think that your chakra has got activated, you need to align it also. I'll be sharing certain things with you for that alignment, okay? Which you have to continuously practice, which will raise your vibration much more. Okay.
Okay.
So you remind me, I will find something for you and share it with you. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Priya.
Very nice, Sandhya. Very
Which
nice.
time I will call you, Priya?
You can text me up. I'll share it. And if you want to have a call, we can have it. No problem.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Rashmi ji, a
Yeah,
word
for
from
me,
you.
teacher, I mean, this was after such a long time, right? I've been doing the
Hmm.
practice on my own and all that. But right
Hmm.
now, to just be in that group and when we just began talking, all those emotions again come up. You think that you do there is something about a group energy for sure. That's something I felt today. I felt something
Definitely.
about the whole thing that though I'm doing it daily, though I'm really working on it because I know how easily I can go back to where I was. So I'm very
Hmm.
conscious of that. But even then, today, just being here, hearing your voice, doing all that together, just felt it was at a different level for sure.
Very nice, Rashmi ji. Thank you for sharing, Rashmi ji. Anyone else would like to share? Arun sir, Dharini, Preeti, Nisha ji, Kaushalya ji, anyone? Gauri ji would like to share? Meenakshi ji, please open up and share. Quick word, not quick word can be shared.
Hi, Priya. I couldn't concentrate.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I have to repeat during
You have to
the
repeat.
lectures.
Good. I had the same line for you. You have to repeat. Okay. Nisha ji, do it for the calm mind tomorrow. I'll be sharing
Yeah.
the recording today only. You do the same
Yeah.
thing tomorrow morning once. Nisha ji.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you for sharing, Nisha ji. Anyone else quickly wants to share?
Priya, I could imagine that I am with my family members in Shiradi, surrendering
Wow.
myself to God's feet. And the same thinking is coming again and again, and I'm not able to listen to the second part, like whatever you said, no. Anyway, I will again listen. But I was really into that. I
Wonderful.
couldn't come out of it immediately, but the very, very great feeling. Priya, I'm missing my son, so I have brought them also to that temple.
Wonderful.
I felt very
Wonderful,
happy.
Gauri ji.
I felt very happy. Thank you, Priya.
Thank you, Gauri ji. And that you have done wonderfully, Gauri ji, because your imagination is as real as it happens in the real. In fact, real is illusion and imagination is real. So that's how it is. Thank you for bringing him also and getting him the darshan done by you. Very nice. Thank you, Gauri ji. Yeah, Meenakshi ji. Quick word, Meenakshi ji,
Yeah.
and then we'll move.
For me today, I also able to visualize my parents,
Wow.
mostly my parents, and that inside the circle I can bring anybody, and that feeling of light, no, that light is what to say, that is blessing in the entire circle. So whatever the family I visualize, the entire family is full of, like how we visualize with the serial light and all, no, during the festival time like that. So more about my parents and their wish and my wish and what they also deserve to have a house, and I can visualize all of them are there with happy faces.
Wow.
Again,
Very nice.
like I could see only those things today. And
Very
one
nice.
newborn is coming to our house this week.
Oh,
We are
wow.
expecting. So I could visualize her face also.
Oh, you know it is her. Very nice.
No, I'm telling it is her.
Uh,
They have not opened up, but I feel
it is
somewhat like
it
that.
is her. Very nice. A goddess is coming. Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing, Meenakshi ji. Okay, we'll start with our session. Anyone you would like to read today? Any new person who has not read so far can come up, or after a long time you're coming, please come up. So it says love will do anything for you. So anyone would like to come forward today?
I will read Priya.
Okay. Okay, Sandhya, please. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, Priya. Love will do anything for you. You can harness the force of love to help you with anything in your life. You can hand over anything you need to remember and ask the force of love to remind you of it at the perfect time. You can have the force of love be your alarm clock and wake you at the time you want. The force of love will be your personal assistant, money manager, personal health trainer, relationship counselor, and it will manage your money, your weight, your food, your relationships, or any task you want to give it. But it will only do these things for you when you unite with it through love, appreciation, and gratitude. It will only do these things for you when you join forces with it through love and let go of your white knuckle grip on life and trying to control everything on your own.
Very nice, Sandhya.
Okay, Priya.
Okay. So let's go and let's understand this. She says it will do anything for you. So she says once you can harness this force of love to help you in anything. You hand over it whenever you want to remember anything, or you want to remind anything at a perfect time, or alarm clock. It can become an alarm clock. I perfectly, get synced with this particular point because whenever I want to get up, this force of love always helps me. My mother calls me at the perfect time to wake up, or I'll suddenly wake up, or something will happen when I will wake up. And only when I forget to keep an intention or I tell this force of love to wake me up, only that time nothing will work and I'll keep sleeping. Okay. But whenever I have asked for it, it has always worked out for me. Always. Sometimes I have seen birds waking me up, you know, chi 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 chi. So much they do that I finally wake up. Okay, and then I can understand. Okay, it's universal way to wake me up. So like that, there are so many ways like it works, right? And wake you up at the perfect time you want. The force of love will become personal assistant, money manager, personal health trainer, relationship counselor, and will manage everything for us for whatever task we give to us. The question is how to give the task, right? Uh, to the force of love. So, but it will only do when you unite with love, appreciation, and gratitude. It will only do when you join the force through love and let go of your white knuckle grip on life that you try to control everything on your own, right? That everything I have to do, everything I have to take care, everything is on me. I am responsible for everything I have to do. When we have this kind of control over life, ego is there, then nothing works. Okay. The force of love cannot work. Either force of love can be there or your ego can be there. So only one thing can reside. So either you surrender or either you do it by yourself. Only one thing can be there. Either fear can be there, either love can be there. In whatever way you want to understand, you can understand, but only one thing can work at one time. Okay. So as your faith is strengthened, you will find that there is no longer the need to have a sense of control. Now the sense of control is not required. Okay. That things will flow as they will, and that you will flow with them to great delight and benefit. Okay. Now, when I'm saying this, I had a plan to launch the next mirror work session in the first week of May. Imagine whole month went, not even single day I was able to make it. Okay. Every day it was delaying like anything. And then suddenly we got a news that my mother-in-law's brother got expired. We had to go there and we had to spend so much time there. So much here and there things happened. Now when I was like, okay, it's not happening and I was worried and all. But when I knew, okay, it is happening somewhere for a reason, all the reasons have come up after that. Okay, this is why it has got delayed. If it would have happened and I would have happened having the session and all these things would have happened, my energy would have got diluted. The another reason for not doing is I also understood my energies are not up to the mark for the sessions. So I have to bring them up, then only it is going to work. So that beautifully, when we lose the sense of control on everything, it guides us. It guides us in all ways, right? And that things will flow as they will, and that you will flow with them to your great delight and benefit. So this faith and surrender we have to bring on life. I know it's not easy because we are so inclined towards fear and other things, but it is not that difficult. With practice, we can make it, right? So unite forces with the greatest force in life, and whatever you want, the force of love will do for you. Imagine having it. Now, how to do it? So imagine having it. Feel having it with absolute love and gratitude, and you will receive it. Okay. So, one more thing, when I was saying that today I was so this and that, one thing I realized that my soul is longing for something and crying for something, and it's guilty of carrying a burden of not able to do certain things, maybe really from certain lifetimes, that I feel that I've wasted a lot of time and I have to really buckle up doing it, because I was able to feel that burden of, not able to do certain things. And this burden was not normal burden of having this. It was something beyond, right? And all those have come automatically as a soul feeling that something is there beyond which I have to work on. And that is a life lesson that I have to work on. And that's a life lesson which I have to connect with. That's a life lesson which will help me to get to my next level. So all this comes to us in even in these times when we are feeling low. But we have to have that sense of surrender in that moment. Okay, so I was reading, and these things were going on, going on, going on. Suddenly I realized that, okay, I am thinking all this, and this is all is happening in unconsciously within me. So imagine having that, feel having it with absolute love and gratitude, and you will receive it. Okay, so let's go ahead now with our next paragraph. Sandhya, please go ahead. Use your
Okay.
imagination.
Use your imagination and think of all the things the force of love can do for you. The force of love is the intelligence of life and the universe. If you can imagine the intelligence that can create a flower or a cell in a human body, then you will appreciate that there is not a single question you can ask that you won't receive the perfect answer for whatever your situation. Love will do anything for you, but you have to unite with it through love to realize its power in your life.
Yes. What a wonderful paragraph. Very deep paragraph. Use your imagination and think of all the things that force of love can do for you. Okay, or God can do for you. See, nothing is impossible for God or force of love, right? We know that. So use your imagination to see that, right? The force of love is the intelligence of life and universe. If you can imagine that this intelligence has created a flower or a cell in a human body. Oh, our mentor always used to say, can you imagine a scientist making a cell of human body? They have done so much, right? So much research, everything, but they create a liver?
Robert
Okay,
Brown.
what happened, Sandhya? Okay,
No,
they can create, okay, one cell of that liver can they create? Creation is very, very smart. It has kept the real creation in its own hands, right? So we cannot, right? Then you will appreciate that there isn't even a single question that you can ask and you won't receive a perfect answer for them. There is nothing. For everything, there is a perfect answer. But only you have to come to that state to understand that answer also. Many a times when we are badly asking for an answer, I want the answer for this. Why this is happening in my life? I want an answer. And if answer is not coming, the simple understanding is you are not ready to receive that answer vibrationally. You're not ready. That is why it's not coming. Very simple and practical. Only one thing that you are not ready. So my mentor texted me 1 month back that she has something to share with me. I have to get ready to receive something from her. It's been 1 month now. I have not received it because she can have a sense of my energy levels. And once they are not to that level, I cannot receive it. I know that I am unable to receive it. Right? I have to keep working on to release the resistance blocks within me so that I can get those things, right? Whatever I want to have from the universe, to keep releasing those blocks. So that's how it works. So love will do anything for you, but you have to unite with it through love you realize its power in your life. Okay. So what difference it makes? Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Okay. Albert Einstein, what he says is, out of all the clutter, find the simplicity. What is the simple thing that can be? From all the discord, find harmony in it. In the middle of in the middle of difficulty, there lies an opportunity that we have to find out. Okay. So let's go ahead, Sandhya. We will then start this. I mean, we'll read this. Please go ahead. If your mind is
If your mind is consumed with too many details, the little details will distract you and pull you down. You can't be single minded about feeling good if you are chasing your tail over small details that don't matter. What difference does it make if you get your clothes into the dry cleaners before they close really? What difference does it make to your life if your sports team didn't win this week? There's always next week. What difference does it make if you missed the bus? What difference does it make if the grocery store has run out of oranges? What difference does it make if you have to stand in a line for a few minutes? In the whole scheme of things, what difference do those little things make?
wow, what a wonderful understanding. She says our mind is too consumed with these details. Okay. The detail which I would also like to mention few more, and they will be really wonderful. She says you cannot be single-minded about feeling good if you're chasing your tail over small details that don't matter. What difference it make if you get your clothes in the dry cleaners before they close, really? What difference it makes? You can always do it next time. What difference does it make your life if your sports team didn't win this week? Okay. And then it can be always done next week, right? If you miss a bus, then what difference? It's okay for the day, right? What about if grocery store is running out of oranges? Okay, what difference it will make if you have to stand out in a line for a few minutes? In the whole scheme of things, what difference does those small little things make? And what difference it will make if someone is back bitching about me? What difference it make if someone has said something and hurt me? Do I choose to go and get stuck in the small detail of it, or do I choose to, pass it and, completely feel good about myself? What difference it make if I am, this is for me actually, if I am unable to make enough this month or last month, or it can always be done. I can always work on myself. Anybody can work on themselves. They all have the choice, right? What difference it will make for these small details that we really get stuck in? Actually, this paragraph is very much for me, and I can really relate to whatever she is saying. So, small details distract you, and you can sabotage your life. That's what we all are doing, actually. If you give too much importance to these small, unnecessary details, you will not feel good. You'll be shifting like this and that, like this and that, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. None of those things matters in the scheme of your life, right? 2000, sometime in my, really, this is a good experience. In my graduation time, I wanted to desperately get into a good rank. And during the exam time, I have noted some answers here on my hand and I went, okay. So because, so much desperation was there that I have to come. And that day only checking happened. And the girl which was sitting 2 seats before me, she got caught. But because of that, we all got caught. Okay. And then it was a great humiliation, especially for me, because I was the one who was in a limelight. Okay, this is the girl. Okay. And everybody was laughing. Okay. Priya did. Okay. Priya this and Priya that. And it has created so much. There was a lesson for me and I learned it. But today, what difference it makes? Not at all. It's a very minute thing. for me now. And nobody actually knows, and nobody actually thinks about it. Who will think? Who has time for it, right? So why we are stuck in these small details, small details, and why do we carry that guilt for so long and not move through it, right? Simplify your life. Do it to protect your good feelings. Do it because when you get rid of these small details, you create better space for everything that you want to pour into your life. How beautiful are the lines, right? Give your meaning, you give meaning, you give life meaning. Okay, we'll see how much it is. Okay, let's do it. Next, another theme. We'll do it, and then we will close. Sandhya, you can start it. I'm just bringing myself to that note.
Okay.
Please start it. You give
Uh,
life meaning.
You give life meaning. You give the meaning to everything in life. No situation comes with a label of good or bad. Everything is neutral. A rainbow and a thunderstorm are not good or bad. They are just a rainbow and a thunderstorm. You give the meaning to a rainbow by how you feel about it. You give the meaning to a thunderstorm by how you feel about it. You give the meaning to everything by the way you feel. A job is not good or bad, it's just a job. But how you feel about your job determines whether it will be good or bad for you. A relationship is not good or bad in and of itself. It's just a relationship. But how you feel about a relationship determines whether it will be a good or bad for you. Nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so.
Oh, yeah, this is a very
William
famous
Shakespeare.
quote actually, William Shakespeare's. Nothing is either good or bad, but your thinking makes it so. Okay. And how much of actually thought perceptions we carry within. I don't know how many of you are aware, but I am aware of many of them now as I'm practicing. One example is coming in my mind. So if suddenly I am not finding anything, okay, suppose I am finding my headphones and I am not finding it, okay, immediate will come, somebody has stolen. Immediate. Now, with the change in myself, I get to ask myself, why you always think that it will be stolen, Priya? Why can't you think that it will be there? You are unable to find it. Simple answer. But only one thought comes, it must be stolen. Okay, then mind starts working. Is this person has taken, that person has taken, or that guest came, has taken it. Okay, so mind get into all these details. Now this helps me to understand where is my thought actually is, or my subconscious is. And then consciously when I shift it, these thoughts will reduce and not come to me in the near future. Okay, like that in so many things, right? So suppose you heard something about you. Now immediately you're having that person would have definitely said, she is like this only, she is like this only, she would have only done this, she is such like this. All these stories we make. Okay, so how I'm realizing this is, suppose the similar situation is there and me and my mother-in-law talks, and I say, I think this person has done this. She says, don't know, but I don't think so. Why she will do it? How there is a huge difference in a perception in what I think and what she is, because she is not in that consciousness where I am. I always thinking about someone at fault and looking everything from critical eyes, right? So it's all about knowing your consciousness deeper and deeper. And only one thing can help us change our consciousness, that is realization. Until you don't realize it, you cannot. So our feelings give, a meaning to everything and anything. Everything is neutral in its own, but we give meaning. So we know the simple example of a glass being half empty, half full, right? We only give meaning, right? This glass is half empty. Oh, I don't have enough water. And there is a person who gives meaning as if This water is, the glass is half full. I have enough for today. So the two people have so different perceptions. And the beauty is we can always change it. We can always change it, right? Okay, let's go ahead now, Sandhya. If
Okay,
someone
okay.
harms another person,
If someone harms another person, the law of attraction responds unfailingly. It may use police or laws or any number of ways to give back to the person exactly what they gave, but one thing is certain with the law of attraction. We receive back what we give. If you hear of someone being harmed by another person, feel compassion for the person harmed, but don't judge anyone. If you judge someone and think they are bad, you are not giving love, and in thinking what someone else is bad, you have in effect labeled yourself as bad. Whatever you give, you receive. When you give out bad feelings about someone else, no matter what they have done, those bad feelings come back to you. They come back to you with the same force you sent out, creating negative circumstances in your life. There are no excuses for the force of love.
wonderful. What a
Uh,
wonderful paragraph, right? I think this particular chapter has to be done 10 times. Then only we will be able to internalize all the things. And such great is the chapter that actually last two chapters, this chapter particularly, sometime later we will again repeat it so that we can internalize what is told. And we'll make a theme for a month where we will only go through this particular in 4 sessions will complete. And we'll do certain practices on that. We will become we'll do something dedicated on this particular process, because if we understand this, it's such an easy way to change and transform so many things for us, right? So if someone harms another person, that law of attraction definitely will work unfailingly. So my one of my student asked me, ma'am, I am not a person who actually hurts anyone. I am not that nature person. Why I have received so much hurt from others? Why people have hurt me so much? And she said, when I am not carrying this kind of hurt that I cannot do to others in this lifetime, that means I am not carrying it from many lifetimes, right? My consciousness is not there that I will hurt. Then why I have attracted it, right? So the first simple answer is because you're not hurting someone is coming from a wrong intention, maybe to please them, maybe a good girl syndrome, maybe a fear. First point. Second thing is the very clear message is if you're received hurt feelings, that means you have hurt people, maybe unintentionally. What you give is what you receive back. This is very clear, and it comes exactly as what we have given with the perfect intensity. This is the second lesson. And she says, now it doesn't come to me no longer. I said, why do you think it is not coming to you no longer? Ma'am, I am busy with reading books. Oh, no, no, no. It's not because you're busy with reading books. It's because your vibrational state has got changed now. That is why you're not attracting anyone who can hurt you any longer. That's the shift of vibration you are in. That's why it's not happening, right? And this is how it is true for each one of us, right? So what we are having is exactly what we receive back, what we give. If you hear someone being harmed by another person, then feel the compassion for that person harmed, but don't judge anyone. Don't, if you judge someone and think that they're bad, if you label them, then that's what you receive in your life. Whatever you give, you receive. And let me tell you, look around you. See some people in your life who label each and every person, or who have a habit of doing labels or finding faults. You will never find those people satisfied or successful. They're struggling in something or the other things. That's very much the case. When you give out bad feelings about someone, no matter what they have done, but you're bringing it to you, because that is the bad that you're being labeled to yourself. So they come back to you with the same force as you have sent them, creating negative circumstances in your life. And there are no excuses for force of love. So the life that goes out in love to all life is the life that is full. The life that goes out in love to all life is the life that is full and rich and continually expanding in beauty and power, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay. So that is for today. And next thing we will read next time. So Arun sir has raised his hand. Sir, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you, Priya. You noted. So I just wanted to ask questions to all. This last paragraph, does it remind anything
Hmm.
for any of the participants?
Remind anything of what, sir?
Yeah, just reading that paragraph, something struck to me. I wanted to find out if anybody else has the same reflection.
Okay.
This we have already done
Where
in this session.
that is correct. First, that is one observation earlier, but the last paragraph,
Ah,
it is exactly the patterns that Louis says, right?
Hmm.
Mirror work.
yes.
Correct, Priya? The
Yeah,
last
sir.
paragraph we read is the same we read by way of patterns in mirror work, right?
Yeah. But it is saying something beyond also, sir, apart from the mirror work patterns. What have you observed and understood, sir? What struck to you?
Okay, see, basically this one talks about your power of attraction and all that. Without
Hmm.
having this knowledge, Louis says mirror work is focused on how you have to work on. So they didn't
Exactly.
elaborate. So obviously she must have gone through a lot of this before us, right, Louis, and come out. That's why I'm saying like she has just given the crisp of it. The patterns come back, but she would have gone through a
Yeah.
lot of this thing. That's what I meant.
Yeah. And also getting to connect with it with your own experience. Like when I was reading this paragraph, I felt so grateful that the hatred that I used to have for rapists in myself, considering them as criminals, murderers, and this should be done to them, that should be done to them. If they will come in front of me, I will burn them. So much of negativity that was there in me for those people has actually reduced, even gone now. Okay, completely gone. So while I was reading this was the thing that was coming to me, that okay, you have successfully released the negativity that you used to carry for such people. So that was one thing which was continuously coming to me. Yes, Gauriji.
Good one, Priya, actually, what you said. So, same thought for me also came, but as you say, patterns, right? I have realized the patterns of wherever you go, right? You might end up in fighting, or wherever you go, right? Maybe you go in a queue, somebody comes in between, or there'll be a long queue, you won't get. But once the positive thing happens, right? Somehow or other, you get to go and you get the ticket, or you go in the first, or maybe somebody lets you in, right? So, this is a practical observation. So the moment you think,
Exactly.
even places where people think it's not possible, things always happen. I go with an intention, it will happen, even if. So that's one thing. So, but I never realized it is. I mean, I know it is the good thing and good thing comes, but this pattern and magic connects to the theory, connects to the practical. Second one, when you said right, the rapist and all that, same feeling I also have. However bad it is, I don't feel I pass the law. The only reason is all the jnanis used to say, right? They always say ignorance is the reason for people to behave. I never understood
Absolutely.
why they are saying ignorance. People are doing this and ignorant. But I realized it, yes. Whatever happens, good or bad, it's the ignorance. People do it out of ignorance.
Yes,
That's all. The
absolutely.
moment you know that, you don't have any more hatred and thinking about punishing and all that. Hopopono will
Anything.
help. That's all. What
Oh,
you can
pono
do,
pono will
your
help.
only action could be, if you, I mean, people who believe, you can do Hopopono. That's all you can do.
Ho pono pono, sir. I used to pronounce it really wrong for a long
Okay.
time.
Oh, Opopono, right? Oh, Opopono. That's how
No, sir.
it is, right?
No. Again,
Mm.
sir. Ho pono pono.
Okay. Hoponopono. Okay. Hoponopono.
Yes,
Okay.
ho pono pono.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Hoponopono.
it definitely takes time. It has taken me also time to pronounce it, well. I also used to speak like this only, as sir said. So it
See,
reminded me of my own.
Pono means in Tamil, Ponam means go. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Ponam. So go. It in fact says, so I'm sorry, please forgive me. So it's oh, Pono for
Okay.
me.
So that means it will let go, let go, let go, go.
Yes, Pono means go.
Very
You
nice.
say, right? Ao, jao. So it's jao, right? Oh, jao.
Jao. Yeah. Wonderful, sir. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Gauriji.
No, same thought I was also having, like blaming others or
Hmm.
finding fault with others, complaining about others, all
Hmm.
negative feelings that I'm
Hmm.
not getting often nowadays. But still, I'm getting it. But
Hmm.
it has got reduced to a large extent for me.
Very nice. Very nice, Gauriji. Very nice. And as we are doing this, these seems to be very small, but this is how this vibrational change happens. When you let go of all these things, the vibration shifts. And that's why people say, okay, you look so changed. What happened? What is happening these days with you? That's how they can feel that change in the energy, right? Yeah, Dharini, please go ahead.
Nothing much, Priya, but there's a lot of energy shift in me today, like for good. And like since the meditation itself, like I could feel a good light coming into me. I mean, I was moved, and I mean, I'm still not in this thing actually to talk also, but there's some real good energy shift. Like, I will focus on it and I'll find out what it is. But like, I mean, today has been like wonderful. So since morning, I'd been feeling very bad, but like after the session, I'm feeling like really great. There's something has moved me
Shifted.
really. I don't
Very nice.
know what it is.
So,
Yeah.
Dharini, the first step is enjoy it fully, appreciate it so much, and be so grateful to it. And then you do the next work of focusing, getting it again, whatever it is. But first is the experience has to be internalized completely by appreciating, by being deeply grateful for it
Sure,
and being
sure.
in that moment.
So when you actually started the meditation, and I mean, when you said the bubble, I was actually inside a temple, and like I could actually see the Shivlinga, and I was hugging the Shivlinga. And then like suddenly when you said like the family members are coming in, I was actually able to see a diamond or whatever, some precious stone, and like that light is actually coming to everyone, and that the bubble has actually expanded to the whole universe, and the whole universe is actually into the love area, and that kind of
Very,
thing I could imagine.
very nice.
Thank you,
So
Priya.
we cannot see the impact of what we are imagining and what we are sending this energy because we live in very limited space. But let me tell you, it really works. We are sending these good energies, and someone in need is getting it from us. And as we get it from someone, as someone is getting from us. So definitely it's playing a bigger role. So without any assumption or how it works, what it works, being calculative, how much mathematics, okay, 2x, 5x, 10x, not required. We have to just keep doing it. Whatever it has to do, it will do on its own by trusting the power.
Sure. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
very nice, Tarini. Thank you for sharing. And that's all for today. Always it fills up all of us with so much energy. Last time I was feeling something is missing. Today is perfect sync. The session is really sync for today. So let's do our declaration and we'll close. I want you to open your arms and joyfully say, I'm open and receptive to all the good in the universe. I am truly grateful and receptive, open and fully receptive to all the abundance in the universe. I'm so grateful for everything coming to my life easily and effortlessly. Everything is revealed to me at the perfect time and space. Everything is revealed to me at the perfect time and space. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I have all the time for everything I need to do today and every day. Money comes to me easily in my life, effortlessly in my life. And I tend to enjoy the feeling of having abundance of money in my life. I am so grateful and thankful. All life loves me and supports me, and I love life and life loves me. I am grateful for everything in my life. I am open and receptive to the abundance in the universe. I'm always guided, protected, and supported by divine energies. All my prayers are heard and they reflect in my experience. All my prayers are heard and they reflect in my experience. I am capable a person of fulfilling all my dreams and desires. Everything comes to me at perfect time and space. And I trust the power. I trust the force of love. I trust myself. I have complete faith in the process of life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. You can join your hands, and that's all for today. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the session. Thank you, all of you, for joining,
Thank you.
sending lots of love and energy to all of you. And we all shall be illuminating ourselves with this love and energy all the time. Thank you, all of you. Bye bye then. Take care.
Thank
Love you all.
you. Bye.
Thank you.